What's going on, everybody? I'm David Delano with winnersandwhiners.com. It's Wednesday, January 3rd. I hope everyone is off to a great start to their new year, whether you made New Year's resolutions or not. If you did, it's time to start putting those in action. But I'm going to give out three free picks on today's video. New Year, 60% off promo code. I do have a basketball three-pack. These would be my next three that I'm going to give out in this video. We are on a 9-3 NBA run, and you can check out that NBA best bet on the website if you're interested. As far as the free picks go, we're going to go one NBA and two college hoops plays. Let's start in the NBA. We're going to go with the Houston Rockets -5 on FanDuel. The Rockets 12-5-1 against the spread at home this season, and 6-2-1 as favorites in those situations. Right now, we got a Brooklyn Nets team that early on in the year, they were one of the best against the spread teams, especially at home. They're in the road here. And overall, Brooklyn has been taking a bit of a nosedive. They're just 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games, with those 2 wins being against the Detroit Pistons and 1-9 against the spread. I know that Brooklyn should be in desperation mode, but they have really been struggling over the last 10 games. The Rockets have been picking things up offensively as they're 10th in the NBA in offensive rating over those last 10 contests. Brooklyn just 28th. I'm going to go ahead and back the Houston Rockets -5 on FanDuel for the first pick. Next one here, a little bit of a later game, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in college hoops. Tulane versus Rice. We've got a Tulane team that is 7th in the nation, points per game, and 9th in tempo. Tulane also 1st in free throws attempted per game and 7th in field goal percentage. But Tulane has struggled defensively, 342nd out of 363 teams in defensive scoring. Opponents scoring 79.8 points per game against. Now, on the other side, you've got a Rice team that is allowing 73.8 points per game and scoring that same amount. They're 181st in tempo, but I do expect Tulane to be in control of most of this game. When Tulane gets up, they're not going to want to work the clock and slow down. They're going to want to speed up and just pile it on. I think that's going to force Rice to speed up. This is a high total, but we're going to go with the over 161.5 points on BetMGM for Tulane versus Rice. And Tulane has gone over in 7 out of their last 8 games. Last one here, I'm going to go with this game between Rutgers and Ohio State. I'm leaning Rutgers. I'm leaning Rutgers plus the 9. We're going to go ahead and go with Rutgers under. We're going to go with the Rutgers and Ohio State total under 136.5 points. Rutgers should be in a desperate situation here. They were terrible their last time out on December 30th against a Stonehill team, which is one of the worst teams in the country, 348th in the Ken Palm rankings. Rutgers was favored by 25.5 points, won that game by just 1. Now they're playing an Ohio State team that dropped their first Big Ten game, their only Big Ten game so far, but 11-1 outside of the Big Ten. Ohio State, though, strong offensive team, which gives me my doubts about Rutgers, who just can't score. But I think that this is going to be a low-scoring matchup. We've got Ohio State 45th in the country in adjusted defensive efficiency and 270th in pace. Rutgers, stellar on the defensive end, 16th in adjusted efficiency on defense, 242nd in tempo, and 10 of the 12 Rutgers games this season have gone under the total. So we're going to go under 136.5 on FanDuel. So those 3 free picks for today on the NBA. The Houston Rockets -5, and college hoops are going to go over 161.5. Tulane versus Rice on BetMGM. Check out my top 3 plays for today. You can use that link in the description and the 60% off promo code. If you want to follow me on Twitter at GetSportsStrong, I'd appreciate it. In fact, if you made it to this point of the video, I appreciate it. And whether there's 1 comment or 20, if you guys want to leave a comment and let me know what you guys are planning for today, I'd love to see it. God bless, good luck, and let's get off to a great start for this new year.